What's happening, fam? L.A.R. movement still moving. Book is entitled Lessons from a Non-Custodial Father at Amazon, Kindle, and Create Space. A link will be in the description box below as usual. Go get it. PayPal link there also. They asked me to put it up, so I put it up. Thanks everybody for support. But this video though, his video is entitled Blacks Can Have a Different Black Experience. And I'm going to do this in two different ways. To people who don't understand that we have different experiences, and for the people who try to take advantage of the fact that we have different experiences. So, you got black people who you're going to have a different experience by your region. Okay? Midwest, East, West, South, those are different black experiences. We have a collective experience as far as how this country treats us as a race, but we have different experiences by each region. Sometimes state to state. So you pick up on things because there's a different way of living for us in different areas. You know, we have a different experience when it comes to age because different generations came up in different type of times. So we have a different black experience because of our experiences as far as where the country was at when we were younger to older. You know what I'm saying? We have different black experiences as far as class. You know, there's a different black experience from the upper class to the middle class to the lower class. Those are different black experiences. You know, people seem to act like they forget that. We have a different black experience when it comes to intellect or skills. People who are highly skilled or highly intellectual have a different black experiences from those who are average in intellect and skills and those who have low intellect and low skills. That's different black experiences. You know, we got people who come up in different environments. Some people come up in the city, and that's a different experience from those who come up in the suburbs, and it's a different experience for those who come up in the country. That's a different black experience. See, when we come together and we get together as family and friends, we learn the nuances of the differences, you know. We have a different experiences for genders. We have a different experience of being black when it comes to complexion to a degree, you know, light or dark. We have a different black experience when it comes to being ADOS and being somebody who's Caribbean or Central or South American or African or from the EU, you know, different black experience. And we got to take those things into consideration because sometimes we all don't see eye to eye because we don't have this. Our experiences are so vastly different. We have a different black experience when it comes to higher education. It's going to be a different experience from a HBCU graduate than it's from a white institution graduate. It's going to be a different experience. You know, there's a different religious experience for those who are Christian or those who are Muslim, even those who are atheists. You know, there's a different experience. We got a different black experience as far as if you're straight or gay. That's the two different, completely different black experiences. And we don't take into consideration that sometimes we're not, you know, we have to pause and say, like, where you from? Where you grew up? Like, okay, now, you know, then we get to the nuances and say, okay, now I see why this is that and this, that, and the third. We have difference political experiences, some being Republican, Democrat, conservative, liberal, independent. That's a different black experience. Now, the other part of that is we have people who take advantage of our different experiences. You know, if you're from a different region and you have people who take it who know you're from a different region and know things are off and they try to prey on you. Or some people try to help you, like, look, this is how things go here. You know, this might not be what you're used to, but this is how it goes. You might have people who guide you along the way, but it's because some people like to prey on our different black experiences. You know, country boy, city slicker. You know, you think you can get over on somebody, you know. You go from the South to New York, you might have an issue. From New York to the South, you know, you think, oh, they slow. Don't. That's two different experiences. Don't do it to yourself. You know, you have people who want to take advantage of the fact, you know, you get around, you from the lower class, and you get around people in the middle and upper class, and you try to take stuff from them or take advantage of them because they got it and you don't. Or you from the upper class or the middle class and you try to go a class lower because you want to slum it and see the black experience in that environment, right? So, you know, it's a lot of people who want to say they have a black experience. They're black, but they don't have a black experience like the black people that they say that they are just like. You know, you have people who how can I put this? As far as the color's concerned, you got dark people having harder experiences than light people, and they're trying to say, you know, we experience the same thing. No, you don't. You know, you have light people who experience things that dark people don't. And it's like, we're the same. We're the same as far as black, but our experiences are not. You know, same thing when it comes to, I made the videos about ADOS. Other groups of people who are not ADOS don't have the same experience with America as we do. So they're not looking at America from our vantage point. They're looking at it from their vantage point. Now, they may have a different experience with who they feel like were their oppressors in their homeland. You know, and, you know, vice versa. We might go visit and be like, what the fuck? Like, this? You know, because we have a different experience. And we're not taking that, and people try to take advantage of that. I'm black, but I'm not black like them. You know what I'm saying? I'm black, but I don't know what they talk about. That's not, I don't have that problem. So this is what I mean by people take advantage of the experiences. The same thing goes in when it comes to black excellence. People try to take advantage and put themselves into black excellence, and then, but if it's, or you can come under the umbrella of black excellence and say, but I'm not like them, I'm a different one. You know, and the same thing is in reverse when it's black dysfunction. They just say, oh, it's them black folks, but they don't say, oh, no, that's not us. That's another group of black folks. Oh, okay, they want to throw all of their negatives on us and take all, and try to take the positives for themselves. You know, this is what happens because you're black and you have a different black experience. Same thing, you know, with the men and the women. The women will never understand a black man's experience because they're not black men. And the black men will not understand black women's experience because we're not black women. We don't have the same, we have the same race, but the world doesn't view us the same. And this is where, you know, black men can never be a double minority. Different black experience. you know. So I think there's tension in the air at times because just because you're black doesn't mean you have the same black experience. And we got to take that into consideration at some point. But I'm done with this one. Like, share, subscribe. Catch y'all on the next one. Peace.